Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So here we're just gonna start it and see how it goes. Well, I know how it goes. This is a replay, but of course. Kiwi start. The Upside Down Submarines. Shout out to Billionaires. I don't like you. Interesting team order from Casper, but I think it would have been a win regardless. Actually, yeah, I think it would have been a win because of Vargas. Anyway, so what are we doing here? Well, as you saw from the title, this is BlackKappa is what I called it. If you have an idea, well, cool. If you don't, that's also fine. All information shall be displayed soon. Okay, so moving on to turn 3, we get a very interesting level up. Both sheep leech, so we take the double leech because leech is pretty cool. It's a good pet, just in general. Anyway, first of all, I want to say, I actually did record this already, edited everything, and then I was so unhappy with, when I recorded it, my microphone sound, like got changed or something. So like I was peaking and the microphone was really hot and it was really unpleasant. And I was like, I'm not re-recording this, and then here I am re-recording this. I got the energy, so it's fine. It's not gonna be too much work, like re-editing this is just... I already put everything, like including the music and everything, so I just replaced the original video with that. Adjust the sound, maybe, and we're fine. We die by the hands of Jobo the Hobo. Very respectable fella on the street. Okay, we get double tuna. I'm like, okay, it's good tempo for now. Like, it's pretty fine tempo, scales with the leech. I opted not to go for camel because then everything is samey and that's less fun. So tuna it is. Now really bad breakpoints on this hippo. We're so close to get it right. Milk Knight will come back in the future to haunt us, I think. If I remember correctly. Yeah, we're in 2 lives. This is not looking really good. But anyway, BlackKappa. BlackKappa. What are we doing here with Kappa? Well, if you don't know, Kappa is a pet that tier 5, when it dies, it summons a 14-16 tier 3 for both you and the opponent. Usually, you use it in the same battle here, just barely managed to scrape a draw. Usually, you use it to pill in the shop, is the most common use. Look at this, we got a crow, we can chocolate, like any of these pets and they'll get a level up. I think I opt for tuna, just because I need to survive, so more stats, good. And monkey good. Anyway, so usually you pill in the shop for yourself, it doesn't summon anything for the opponent, you get a 14-16. Good tempo. Obviously, that's not as interesting, so I'm not doing it here. Kind of scary, but then we just sweep the high health Soul X owner, whatever that means. Okay. Get out of Skelly Dog, we get Bass. We want to sell it, maybe Starfish, but we get a Kappa. And so you know this Kappa, oh, got that. This Kappa is about to stay. And we actually buff it with the monkey. Or not. Nope, we just sell the monkey for an elk. Great. Something I realized, I noticed in the original recording, and I pointed it out, I'm pointing it out again because this is fascinating to me. If you look, this might be hard to see on mobile, but if you look at the beak, the edge of the beak of the kiwi, it's like a bit smudged. And other birds, not pigeon, but other like sprites in this game with like what's called hummingbird has this. Crow doesn't. Hoopoe bird doesn't. It's weird. I don't know what that's about. It's a really interesting... I wonder how it would look without the smudge, if it'll actually look good in that art style. Maybe it's just like, it's so sharp that they wanted to smudge it to smoothen it out a bit. Match it with the art style. I don't know. But I just noticed it and it was weird. We get a trike, so we say goodbye to tuna scaling, all the way to trike scaling. We're Trike Town. Trikey Town. We merge, get a cow, sell, and monkey, I presume. Although you could blobfish for the in-battle levels of both Kappa and the trike. as well as pill potential, but we just take the monkey. This Kappa is here to stay until the end. Win or lose, like, it's fine. Good stats. Alright. We face Lucky with a really cool pony team with skewers, so it's gonna like trigger a bunch of apples, but it actually ends up hurting and feeding the trike immensely. And this leech is gigantic. Ginormous even. Alright, we level trike, good scaling, and we get fly. Okay, so we get a bit of a summon thing going on with both Kappa and fly, both summon tags. Faint bread too, and bonobo. Now, this build does involve a pet with the summon tag. Another hint involving BlackKappa and summon tag. Silly bouncing the tiger bug backwards. Very goofy stuff, but we do win. Pretty comfortably as well. Alright, let's see what we get. We get a zebra. So you might already figure out what the build is if you're aware of the custom tags or pets that could synergize. Potentially, it's a pretty weird, bizarre build, but it's fun. I've just left a comment on Tarub's new video about what I'm gonna do for this build, so you know. Also, you might have seen it in one of Grounded's videos. I had a like failed run of this build. So we get a Kappa. I just want to rewind this battle because it is ridiculous. Okay. Where are we? We are. I didn't want to spoil anything, so I like did it like this. Okay. Okay, so look at this battle, right? Sunfish triggers. For some reason they had it in the 4th position. Maybe they just forgot to reposition it. Very silly stuff. So it kills their own Hoopo and damages their little Pika and Painted Terrapin. But it also hurts me a lot. And then Hoopo Bird triggers instantly. Very silly stuff. Okay. Painted Terrapin gives White Ogre. This is bad. Okay, this does nothing. And then here, they get 1/1 and I get a Rambutan. Whenever I attack, I get 3 mana, which we use to snipe. Okay. Rambutan, boom. Cuts through. Rambutan, boom. 1 HP for the Pie Tamarin from the Faint Bread to tie. Crazy battle. Absolute insanity. Okay. Fly. I think we just level. Perfect. Okay. Ostrich or Behemoth? Nope. Okay. I guess Mammoth just for the tempo. Yeah, good stats. We can pill it. Hopefully it doesn't get buffed, and it doesn't. The strike is random. Okay. Cringe Eel Team. What do you have? You have... a loss! Boom. Kappa saves the day. We get White Ochre on the Leech, that's good. Mushroom. And a Tofu, because we want more mushrooms. So the mushroom is gonna save Trike because it's gonna die. Arguably, leveling Leech is not great because it deals 2 damage, which means it kills the Trike twice as fast. Trike is fast. But for this, I really wanted the levels to find a specific tier 6. Alright, let's see what happens here. Behemoth, Leopard, Bakunawa. All the good things. Do we win? Yeah, we do. Good stuff. Even if the fly died, we have Faint Bread. We're winning. Okay, surely I just can't ruin this. I keep on the path of... Okay, so hopefully Zebra buffs Trike, because we want it to survive another turn, and it does because we're gaming. Oh, what do? Okay, just roll. Freeze the chocolate. Roll again. Nothing. Keep on rolling. We want this build to suck even more. Because it's so cool like that. Okay. Buff the Kappa yet again. Okay, Bakunawa. That's a newer Kappa. That's not a Bakunawa. Alright, Kabe, Baku, you know, it mixes up. Really cool build by Midaux. Spiny Bush Viper with a white truffle. Faint attacks from the back, which means that its damage gets multiplied by a lot. Very cool team. I think we still win because we're just so cool like that. Rockhopper jumps, and I think it's not enough. Yeah, Fly survives yet again. We are getting good value out of this strike. Here it is, the Black Rhino. It's a really silly sound. Okay, goodbye trike, we don't need your scaling anymore, we got Black Rhino. And we got a fly instead, so 2 gold for next turn, sure. We're gonna lose horribly here. Okay. Now, here is the build, right? You're gonna see it in action soon. But, essentially, we get another fly, I think, for some reason, even though it doesn't do anything. No, we don't. Okay. Now we get another fly. Great. You're gonna see it soon. Kappa summons 2 14-16 pets. Now, as long as they're not buffed, they will evenly trade, like, with 2 attacks. So 1 Kappa dying is essentially 4 triggers for the Black Rhino for free. And these triggers don't even feed things like hippo or boar or like snake or anything like that, because it's 2 different pets that are like not up front, like that are up front now instead of the other pets that they have. So just clean 4 triggers, and then with mushrooms it's clean 9 triggers. So usually we would be able to get a clean 16 attacks in, hopefully, which triggers Black Rhino twice, 30 damage to 2 random enemies twice per turn. That's pretty good. This build sucks. This is better with, like, I don't know, a sheep or something, because, you know, snake isn't that common in Arena. You're not gonna find, like, all the snake. They can't choose a snake now that they know that you can counter, like, they can counter you. It's stupid. We face a Pacific Sunfish build, a Fanfish build, very cool. This second slide does nothing, but look at this. Look at this. And then we get a sheep! So more attacks! And we actually win using this horrible strategy. I love it. We actually had like a bunch of stuff left too. Alright, try to level the Rhino. With the Tofu, I mean, kinda sus, but I think we just sell fly here for the second Kappa. This fly still doesn't get full value, but it's fine. But it's fly, get it? It's like the pet, but it's also a turn. We actually face Grounded. Now Grounded is doing something silly, as always. Level 2 Pandora's Box with Gorilla, Manatee, I guess for the scaling, Vampire Bat. Bad Dog is still here, I guess for the waffles, and Porcupine. Very silly things. We get Dazed on the Kappa, unfortunately, and Inked on the Black Rhino, which means that it will deal 24 damage, because it's double the effect. We will summon 4 goats, so 3 if everything goes right. We have Baguette, so we can remove the perks from them. We still have a White Ochre. Oh, it triggers once because it blocks ailment. They get Cold ×2, Spooked ×2, Cold ×2, Crisp and Crisp. Very silly. Trigger a bunch of, what's it called? Gorilla, but it doesn't matter. This is clean sweep. Black Rhino survives. So yeah, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for everyone who watched, thank you for everyone who didn't watch, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!